Well, joining me in the studio for an online exclusive as a preview for the upcoming fight this Saturday at the Italian Club, I'm joined by one of the big men, literally, of mixed martial arts, and two of the promoters who are bringing mixed martial arts to Western Australia in a big way. But firstly, look, Soa Pelelei, mate, thanks very much for joining us today. I've got to ask, how's preparations going? Because you are one of the big names in MMA, but if not, but you're not really a household name here in WA yet. So, I mean, is that a benefit, or is that a bit of a holdback for you as you go about your preparations for fights?
My preparation for this fight has been good. It's we just it's 2 days a week. 2 times a day, 6 days a week, and I fly a lot to Sydney and spar in that a lot as well. And just going on that household name, I'm just a normal fighter, just trying to make an earn and trying to keep fighting. The sport in Australia and sport in West Australia is getting bigger. So in the US, it's a mainstream event, especially in Japan. So it's just catching on, and a lot of people are getting more educated into the mixed martial arts, into the UFC. So it would catch on very quick, and I'm sure in the near future it'd be huge.
But are you happy to be able to fly under the grid, so to speak, with the publicity? Because you do attract publicity with some of the people you hang around with these days, and not in a bad way. I mean, you've got movie stars who follow you as a fan base. But are you happy to be able to come into Western Australia and Perth and just go about your everyday job?
Yeah, absolutely. When Grady approached me and said, "Let's, could we have you on a show?" I'm thinking of doing a show. I said, "Mate, I'll be happy to. It's Perth's my hometown, I said to Grady, mate, whatever you want to do, tell me the dates and I'll talk to my manager. We'll lock something in."
And the upcoming fight, and I'll have a chat with Grady Stewart in a moment, but the upcoming fight, it's more preparation for a potential UFC bout, isn't it?
The fights that we're just trying to get fights and keep busy. So we've got a fight in February as well, and obviously the UFC is coming to Sydney in March. So we'll just keep trying to, whether we fight in UFC doesn't bother me. We'll just keep busy, and if we have to have 5 or another 6 fights just to get all the cobwebs out and then fight in UFC. So we want to go to UFC prepared, 150%. So whatever happens, it's Grady's doing a good thing for the sport in WA and helping it, making it grow, especially bringing out the Americans to fight us. So it's a good thing, and it'll be a war on Saturday.
Yeah, no. Talk about your opponent on Saturday in a moment. But your last couple of fights, what have they gone? 28 and 16 seconds. It's are you blowing any cobwebs out?
You know what? Can you imagine if I didn't train? Do you know what I mean? And it could have went longer. So I train hard. I do use the CrossFit guys, the Southern CrossFit guys, John O'Hayden and Chan. I use them guys in Willetton. Without them, I don't think I'll get my conditioning that high. So I'm ready to go 3 rounds. We're 3 rounds or 5 rounds. So it's good. I'm prepared, and the last guy I fought was 16 seconds. So could be lucky, or
Yeah. Well, what was that, Matt? Superman Walker, your nickname's at the Hulk, but it should have been Kryptonite on that one, shouldn't it?
I think I was the Kryptonite.
Yeah, you definitely were. I see that one of your sponsors is Rapid Loss. Shouldn't it be? You should be looking for someone called Rapid Win.
Rapid Loss has been, this is my full-time job, so I get to do this as a full-time thing. So I train full-time, and Rapid Loss is one of my major sponsor. My major sponsor. So they look after us and they fly us to Sydney, and I do TV commercials and that for them. So. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the near future. Talking to my manager Peter Nicholas, and we've got big things happening this year with movie roles and stuff like that. So we'll see. Oh,
very nice. Now we'll have a chat with Grady Stewart. You're the promoter for this particular event. This is a new fighting promotion company that's started that to build the MMA brand here in WA. Can you just tell us a little bit about your MMA promotions company?
Yeah. So it's obviously, I'm an American. You can tell by the accent.
The subtle accent. Yeah.
Well, I call Perth my home now, and I've been in the combat sports business for 20 years, and just coming through. I came and watched, actually, a friend of mine fought on Soa's undercard about 3-4 years ago, and I came and watched Soa fight, and I was like, wow, this guy was a beast. But went to the ground and he smashed him. Unfortunately, my friend lost, who's in. He keeps messing with me too, by the way. So,
well, I was just mate, you're because anyone who's seen Soa fight, you're brutal in the ring, but you're so laid back and casual and always looking for a bit of a laugh and a gig.